Hi Aries, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. I am here today to do a general collective romantic love reading for anyone with the sign of Aries in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Also, if you're a cross-watcher who's dealing with an Aries, you are very welcome here. The thing to know about general readings is that they are not personal readings, so they cannot and they will not resonate with every viewer out there. Please take what applies to your situation, leave the rest behind. It could be one sentence, one segment, the whole thing. Just know that everything may not resonate. Or you could also feel like the energy flips or reverses or moves around a little bit. That's very normal in tarot. So we are going to begin today by connecting to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal. We're going to do this together by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love. And in that breath, we will pull in the Aries collective. Namaste. Okay, Aries, this is a new series of readings. This is really exciting. I just got this new deck. I have been wanting this deck for a very long time. It is called Feminine Wisdom, and it is by a wonderful woman who I started following on Instagram, and I love her artwork. And so I think this is fun. She has a deck. I'm going to list it below, but I'm going to show you this box too because everything is so pretty. She is from Croatia, and her name is Leah Andojk, I believe is how I would pronounce this. Leah, if you're watching this and I pronounced your name wrong, I really apologize. I'm going to try to figure out how that gets said, but her artwork is stunning, and so I love that she had an oracle deck, and the minute I saw it, I was like, yes, please. Okay, also, if you are a returning viewer here, welcome back. I love that you're here. Thank you for helping me grow our little tribe. I'm so excited. If you're new here, welcome in. I hope you enjoy the style of readings that I do. I'm always putting new things in every week to keep things fresh. Some things stay, some things shift, some things move. So I hope you enjoy the style. Also know all of my readings are timeless. So if this is not your story, please feel free to go back into my entire catalog of readings. You will find something there for you. Other Aries readings and or other readings for other placements in your birth chart. So let's begin. We start off with the energy of knowledge, and it is also paired with the energy of innocence. Okay, let's do a little reading about this. Might take me a moment to find this because I need to actually do a little bit of changing around of the numbers. I'm so embarrassed. I do not know Roman numerals, and everything on her deck is Roman numerals, so I can't even tell you what number this is, but it does fall on page 55. Okay, knowledge. It says understanding of something gained through education or experience. It says my knowledge is my treasure. Your knowledge is a gift and the world needs it. Feel free to share it with others. This card is usually pulled by teachers or anyone else transferring precious information in some way. It is here to confirm that you in fact play an important role in someone else's path of learning. Release any doubts you might have and step into your power. Knowledge is a gift from above, so share it with kindness and wholeheartedly. I want to show you. YouTube does not like nudity on cards, but all of her parts are covered up, so I feel like I can bring her really close. This is what drew me to Leah's deck. It's just her artwork is so pretty. So I love that. So we've got some knowledge and some innocence. So let's have a little peek at how innocence plays into the equation as well. Get that to open and stay open too. Sorry, we're fumbling a little bit, Aries. My goodness. Okay. Number 43 is Aries. Number 43 is innocence. And it says, the simplest gestures of love and respect can prevail over even the toughest of hearts. It says, being soft and still, you give the universe the opportunity to assist you in creating your desires. Be willing to release any cynicism. Have you noticed yourself becoming increasingly critical over time? As you gather more experience, sometimes the familiarity of a situation can cause you to lose touch with your innocence. It is only natural to expect similar outcomes as you have had in the past when similar situations present themselves in your life. Don't forget, though, that change and transformation are always possible. So I think this is a good story. We're going to find out how this all plays in, but you've got something you need to share with people. Your knowledge, your wisdom. I really like that. And I feel like it's going to be a beautiful gift to know that your knowledge is your treasure and that you do have a good gift that you can share with others. And I like the innocence of maybe whatever it is. It's sort of, I'm hearing in my head right now, like, yeah, but it's always been that way, so it's just always going to be that way. Release that cynicism, because I feel like that's the innocence you're being called to release. Okay, your action is number 31. Embrace the dark. Shine your true light upon this earth. So that also talks about sort of your knowledge and your wisdom and your journey of life and the innocence of what you're about to embark on, and getting rid of those negative or cynical thoughts. So I'm going to set this deck aside and we are going to dive nice and deep into the situation. Aries, over here, we're going to begin with how you're showing up in this connection at this time with your person of interest, how they're perceiving you, how you're coming across, or just your overall general energy. Okay. Next is your person's energy, how they're showing up in this connection with you currently. These cards are so slippery. I love this deck so much, but they are really made on the slickest paper of all time. Cardstock. Here we go. Next up is going to be the shared space. This is how you're both showing up and what's happening for both of you currently in this connection with each other. Please and thank you. Next up is my favorite part. Your person's authentic, true feelings for you at this time. Please and thank you. What are they really feeling for you? Okay. Aries, at the bottom of the deck, we find the Hanged Man. So this is the undercurrent of what is happening and what's propelling this whole thing forward. Hanged Man is Pisces energy. It's also the energy of laying in wait or putting yourself in time out to see the whole picture, the bigger picture, to get illumination from the situation and to be enlightened, also to see things from everyone's perspective. So you're both doing this, sort of imparting that wisdom and the innocence that you have, remembering to not get super cynical, and we're going to dive in. How you're showing up at this time, your energy is embodying the Empress and the Hermit. So two major arcana. You could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, or a Virgo. I'm just calling out what I see here. So your energy is reflective, meditative. You're sitting in quiet introspection alone up on that lighthouse. You're not talking to anyone else, but you do look like you're at the top of the world. You do look like you're on your own, doing a beautiful amount of reflecting. I like that this is a card of self-reflection. The Hanged Man is about reflecting on things. Empress energy is kind, gentle, loving, discerning, loyal, empathic, compassionate. You're doing a beautiful job of standing in a nice place where you're not reaching out to others for anything. I think you're doing a beautiful job of looking at things from a higher perspective and gaining a lot of intelligence about the situation with your person. You're not doing, you're attracting. That's the right way to say that. So let's do a little diving. What is this Empress and Hermit energy? What is Aries seeing when they're in their quiet reflective space? Please and thank you. We have the Magician. We have the Fool. Oh my. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Well, you're definitely wanting to create something brand new. The Magician being here and the Fool being here, you definitely want to bring something new into your life. I do believe it's someone you would like to reconnect with. I think it's someone you would enjoy very much getting back together with, maybe going on a date with, possibly having coffee with. I can see two people kind of meeting at a coffee shop, and one person is there first, and when they see the other person coming, I can feel the heart fluttering and that like, ooh, ooh, ooh. One thing I'm called to talk about in this innocence card is it was talking about, you know, you're expecting a similar outcome in similar situations, but isn't that the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over but expecting a different outcome? I think you're doing a nice job of trying to do things a little differently in the situation, and you do have some knowledge and wisdom that's here about this, but I do see that you want to work together with a person to basically start over and start fresh in the connection. I think you want to reconcile with somebody. I think you've done a nice amount of soul searching about it. So why? Why do you want to reconcile with this person? If you are the feminine in this equation, you're definitely sitting in your own energy. If you're more of the masculine, you're thinking a lot about a lady that you once had a lot of love for. This is also embodying more Empress energy. I think for you, the reason why you want to do this with this person is because they made you feel like truly a feminine person, or your feminine energy got juiced up by this person. And I feel like it felt good to you. I think in the past, you were with someone that was a false person for you, and it was someone that did not make you feel the way that this person makes you feel. This person makes you feel seen and heard and loved and cared for. It's someone that you enjoy their advice. It's someone that you love having, going on dates with, having connection with. Yeah, you have a lot of chemistry with this person. You have a lot of attraction to this person that you want to reconnect with. And I think that in the past for you, the false person was someone who didn't make you feel anything like that. I think maybe what you're planning to do too here is when you do reconnect with this person, and I think that's this person we're going to read for, I think that when you reconnect with them, you are going to be able to kind of bring forward the knowledge of where you've been, things you've learned along that journey. You know, it says your knowledge is a gift and the world needs it. And I feel like for you, it's here that you are going to play a really important role in this person learning something in their life. So let's move to their energy. How they're showing up at this time is the Emperor. Yes! Oh, you have Empress, they have Emperor. So could be some Aries energy and Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aries. They could have Aries in their chart, or you do. Of course you do. This is an Aries reading. Duh. Oh my God. What am I saying? I just got really excited about that. You guys, I want to be honest, you guys could be in a twin flame dynamic, especially because you're embodying divine feminine energy. They're embodying divine masculine energy. This is someone who knows what they want. This is someone who is sturdy, strong of foot. They have a lot of responsibilities. They could be from Italy, specifically Venice. I just felt that and heard that. Mostly because for me, this person where they're standing looks a lot like, is it St. Mark's Cathedral that's in Venice? And it has all the pigeons. There's 1 million pigeons in the courtyard of this cathedral in Venice. And it looks a lot like that. These aren't birds. They're all people that he's puppeteering around. So this person could be a business owner. They could also be a father, a husband in another dynamic, but they do have a lot of responsibility. What I want you to know, though, is that they're really clear in their head that they are ready to get moving. I think moving towards you, and I feel like it's moving towards this connection. I think both of you have done a nice amount of sitting in timeout and trying to see things from a bigger picture. You definitely want to reunite with this person. I can see that loud and clear. So let's see where your person of interest wants to move to. Please and thank you. Clarify for me where that Knight of Swords, where is Aries person wanting to move to? 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, High Priestess. Okay, so this person is moving forward towards what is going to fulfill them long term. Happy life, white picket fence, children, kids, dogs, the house, the cars, everything. This is where they want to move to with you. not going to be dishonest with you. This person, I think, is married to someone else or is in a long-term connection with someone else, and they know that that cycle needs to end. Okay? I think that for you, when you guys meet up on this date, there's going to be a lot of discussion about how to move this forward, and that for them means they have to end something. They've listened to their intuition. They know that everything that is meant for them is already going to come in their life. They're not doubting anything. Maybe this person's done a nice amount of high vibrational clearing out of karmic debts, especially with that high priestess there. It's someone who has listening to their intuition and following their gut about this situation. They know you're their person. They're standing in their power. They know, as an emperor, they know that you are their 10 of cups. I just think that they have to end a cycle with someone that they are in a partnership with currently. It's someone that's thinking very masculinely. If this is the masculine here, they are sitting in really good energy of dreams, aspirations, hopes, the physical connection, not gonna lie. If this person is the feminine in the situation, they're very concerned about what you're thinking, about how do we move this forward. There has been some deception in the past between the two of you, or in this person's situation with their past partner. So that's something still that needs to be cleared out. Okay? Let's move next to the shared space. What's happening for both of you currently? We have the Page of Wands. We have the Temperance card. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Isn't this card so cute? Look at that big eyeglass. Like really staring deeply into the future. I want to know. I want to know. Both of you want to share some beautiful good news with each other. I think it's come after a long time of patience. There was a lot of patience required in this connection. And I think you're both having to still embody an energy of a lot of patience. It's something, I think, for both of you. I'm called to say to you, this card is so beautiful in its energy and the way it looks. I think both of you have done such a soft job of healing, being patient, knowing what you want. I think that spyglass is really honed in on what the future looks like for both of you. And I think the fact of the matter is that it is time. Divine timing is here. Look at that beautiful apple. She's got that gorgeous cut open apple. The tree is bearing the fruit. There's so many, this tree is overabundant with fruit. There's fruit on the ground. There's fruit in the tree. And she almost looks tired because she's been harvesting so much fruit. It is time for this connection to come into reconnection, reunion is the word I want to use. So I want to see your side of this, Aries. Please and thank you. Show me Aries' side of the shared space of their connection with their person. I never take flippers unless my gut says do it. So yours is one of those times. The Sun, the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Yeah. For you, the reason why it is really time to do this, you're ready to do this, is you have done a beautiful amount of healing. You've been patient. You've healed anything that was like not working for you in your life. You have cleared out really everything. I don't see anything past that's holding you back. I think you sitting in that energy of Virgo, energy of the Hermit, you did so much introspection about this, and that's why you got to the fact that it is time to move this forward, and you want to share this good news with this person because what you see is happiness with them. This person is your ultimate happiness, someone you love, someone that fills you. You want to have a clear, direct conversation with this person. No hidden agendas, no falseness, no lies, no deceit. You know clearly what you want to say to this person because you've held on for the longest time to the fact that you know that you want to reconcile with this person. You want to come back to this person. You want reunion with this person. This person was everything to you, and you definitely want, you have the knowledge, and you are removing the cynicism of saying, yeah, well, this is the way that worked out in the past, and look where that got me. But I feel like that's what you did. You embraced the dark side of yourself, the shadow side, so you could shine your light onto this situation. Let's see their side, please and thank you. What is Aries person's side of the shared space of this connection? We have Judgment. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Six of Swords. So this person really heard the call of the divine. The divine spoke down to them in those quiet moments. What do I always say that is? It's almost like right before you fall asleep. You can't hide from yourself. So those are the little downloads, the little hits, the little, hey, this is what I have for you. And that angel trumpeting down to these people. I'm trying to cover them up too because YouTube does not like nudity on the cards, but I will not draw on my cards because they come this way. And to me, that's basically changing the energy of the card. So I'm sorry, but I'm just going to cover them up. I don't want to draw on my cards. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that this person has heard the messages. The divine is slowly pushing to them. It's about the fact that they want a brand new beginning. They are passionate about you. This person feels a high amount of attraction to you, physical attraction to you, sexual chemistry with you. They love you. They have a high amount of love for you. This is the softest, most tender queen in the entire deck. She is bursting with love. Her cup is full. She is the person we all want to go to when we need to be held, embraced, heard, understood. This is the juiciest, softest love. This person is in love with you. And they asked the divine to push this forward. They said, please, it's time. I want you to note that this person may have a child, or you might, because there is a child and a person, an adult in this boat. Take it as it applies. It's not for everybody. Just know that if this person does have a child, the child's coming with. There's not going to be okay, well, and I don't believe you would want that anyway. So they asked the divine, it's time. I want to push this forward. That's why they're ready to share that good news. And I'm still called down here. That Seven of Pentacles in this deck, really, the fruit is juicy. It is time to harvest this thing. It is time to really, divine timing is right now. It's not to wait. It's not to be patient anymore. The time is now. Okay. This is someone who is a gentleman. This is someone who is kind and polite and has manners. You could bring this person home to your parents. You could bring this person to any situation and they would have the grace and the integrity to handle any situation. If you think your family is weird or odd, or there's like that creepy Uncle Larry that you're afraid to introduce people to, this is a person who would roll with that person and that situation and just be like, sweet, this is another layer of my Aries, so I'm good to know it. And this is a really good person. Yep. I can't even say it enough times. This is time for you guys to reconcile. I could end it right here, but I'm not going to. How your person feels for you currently, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. And we have the King of Pentacles. So what they want you to know right now is, while yes, they do want to reconcile with you, I think this is someone that you can be very real with. I feel like the relationship is such that you guys can have very open, honest conversations without feelings getting hurt. But I do want you to know this person has been working extraordinarily hard, really hard. They've got a lot of responsibilities. I think you could tell that by that Emperor card down there. This is someone who's got a lot of things on their shoulders, a business, a family, children. There are a lot of things in the equation that when they tell their person, I need to end this cycle because I want connection with this other person, want to pursue a connection with someone else. I feel like for them, that weight is heavy because they know it's going to hurt people. They know it's going to be hard on their heart, and they know it's going to hurt people. And I feel like the thing about it is they have the Queen of Pentacles here in that cycle that needs to end, and now they have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, this is someone who is married. This is someone who's in a connection with someone else, and they know they have to end it. So I want you to hear that they are working very hard on devising the plan how to do that, because they too want to reconcile with you. Please tell me more here about Aries person and how they're feeling about this situation. Got that Three of Swords again. Oh, they definitely want you to know that this is hard for them. That's okay, right? Because if it wasn't, wouldn't you kind of feel like, ooh, kind of smarmy if you're just easy to just jump away? I think you're a decent enough person, Aries, and I think it's easy enough for me to say this to you, and I think it's going to resonate. I believe that you will have some knowledge as to how to help them navigate through this. I think the innocence of you and a gesture that's very simple of love and respect to say, I know this is going to be hard for you. I'm here for you. I want to support you through this, because in the end, what you both want is reconciliation with each other. It hurts and they're at a crossroads about it. They know which decision they have to make because they are very dissatisfied currently in the situation they're in, and that's why they're charged up. They want to get on their fancy pony and they want to move to a happier time, more fun in their life, a happier space. I believe you are what is the guiding light for that pony that they're going to get on and they're going to gallop forward. There's a lot of abundance in this connection when they actually do make that decision and they move forward. And I think the abundance is going to come from your love and your support and your generosity of being kind and empathetic through this entire situation, because you are their soulmate. You are the person they were destined to be with. And I feel like that's the thing that is here to tell you, hey, it's okay, but just know that you have to be loving and kind. And that's where I'm drawn back to this card again. You have some knowledge that basically you're going to play an important role in someone else's path of learning. And yes, you are going to, because this is going to require both of you to learn some things. Blowing up houses, blowing up families, making huge changes. Even though I didn't see a Tower card here, I do believe that this is about making some beautiful changes for yourself and with this person. So we're going to pull in this deck this week and we're going to get a couple of messages. This deck is also really hard to shuffle. So when they fall out, great. But otherwise, for all the other readings, I'm definitely going to have to pull some by intuition. So what we have here, it says romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. So I think that's good clarity. And it also says secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So if this person has been sort of innocently holding back from you, these are two really good affirmations for you to know that this is about love, and this person has a lot of deep feelings for you, probably more so than they're willing to say. So I want to get a couple of messages from them to you. This is a beautiful deck. It is by Diane Garris, and it is about lovers, soulmates, twin flames, and basically them speaking. It says, I'm not sure I deserve the way you love me. And I felt out of control with my feelings. I needed time and space to regroup. I didn't mean to hurt you. So if you guys already had a conversation, or just the way that this has all unpacked itself, just know that this person is really trying to find the way forward. I want to bring you right back to what I said earlier. The more you are kind and give simple love, simple gestures of support, the easier it's going to be for this person to say, yep, I know what I need to do, and I'm ready to take that leap, and I'm ready to get back onto the path of reconciliation with my Aries. So here is where I'm going to leave this reading for now. I want to say, if this has been your reading, or if some of it resonated, all of it resonated, please like this video. Drop me a comment below if you feel like sharing with me how this was impactful, or if this is your story. If you know another Aries that this is their story, please share it with them. And also please subscribe to my channel, because that's how I'm able to keep growing and get these messages out to more people. I want to say thank you for spending a part of your day with me today. It's been my honor to read for you, and I definitely look forward to reading for you in the future. Have a great rest of your day, Aries. Bye.